Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Love Lily and this is my new puppy Rocket. He's so cute. He's a little crazy. I'm gonna put him down. I'm back with a new video. It's been forever, so I'm super excited to be back on YouTube. I just thought I would hop on here and give you guys a little update of what's been going on with my life. And as you can tell by the title, it's a little sad and dark. If you're new to my channel, I mainly post fashion lifestyle videos, here and there some makeup tutorials, and it's kind of like a mix of everything. I'll do vlogs, some like story time, little ketchup? I don't know why I said that. Sometimes I'll do some like deep talks and go into like just lessons I've learned about life. So that's kind of what this story is gonna be, just a little update. We're gonna get very vulnerable, you guys. I'm just gonna really share what's been going on in my life. I think a lot of times, just with today's day and age and social media and everything, we like to put up fronts about just the amazing parts of our lives. A lot of times we don't talk about those hard moments, and we all have that. I've been kind of going through a rough patch, and I just kind of feel like I've been wanting to share what's been going on with my life and just offer some encouragement to you if you're also going through something. Know that you will get through it. I'm just hoping to share my story and let you know that you're not alone. So let's get right into it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe after watching. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so where to start? My hair is bothering me today. I was gonna curl it. I just think I'm gonna keep it straight because I just don't want to go through the effort, but like, why is it looking so weird? I feel like I look like Lord Farquaad right now. Like, what is this? Okay, anyways, I moved to San Diego after I graduated with my bachelor's degree in interior architecture. I moved here knowing one person. Why would that be a good idea? I got a job in something that I thought would be in line with what I got my degree in. It wasn't. I worked that job for like about a year. I think it was a year, almost a year and a half, I think. Ended up really hating it and just did not enjoy the culture of the workplace. Did not really like the people I worked with, to be honest. Ended up getting let go because I think they could just tell towards the end that I was just not vibing, and I just did not like it. I didn't feel comfortable working there. It was for like a real estate development company, and it was a great experience, I would say, but it was just really not in line like with what I wanted to do. I'm a more creative person. I was doing more like project management work, just not what I wanted to do. It was also just kind of mainly like a construction type of company. I didn't really like that. Then I got let go. I was kind of just coasting for a bit with unemployment, and I'd gotten into this relationship while I was working there that I'd met through my roommate at the time. That kind of turned also out to be a little bit toxic, and I regret how I got out of that relationship. But I had been starting to feel really stuck in that relationship, and at the time I felt like the only way I could really get out of it was to just do something completely insane because I had felt so trapped. Looking back, I definitely could have handled that situation so much better. And so I think I'm still dealing with the repercussions of that whole situation, and I do feel bad about how that whole thing was handled. At the same time, it was just kind of layers and layers of just feeling really unheard and unseen. And so yeah, it was just like kind of really messy. But I had gotten out of that. We had dated for like about a year, and then I kind of was also just coasting for a little bit, for a couple months, and then got into a new relationship, which looking back was also probably just not enough time for me to kind of work on myself. But I got into a new relationship. I met this guy online, and he ended up really helping me like financially. It started out like a good relationship. Looking back, he also, I think, kind of love bombed me, which happens pretty often. Not that that is a good thing, but I think when finances like that are involved, I think things can be just like really confusing. And we had agreed that we were in like a dating relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, and just along the way, like halfway through the relationship, I had just started to really feel like my emotional needs weren't getting met, and I had been feeling like I was giving him a lot of energy, a lot of my time, a lot of my emotional like support, and I just wasn't really feeling like I was getting the same in return. Like whenever I needed something like my emotions like supported or something, like I was just not getting that in return. and we had dated for about like 8 months. Like, it started to feel really draining. Even though he was really supporting me, I just couldn't even like stand how hurt I would feel, and like it just was like that repetitive feeling, and it just like got to the point I was like, I can't even really take this anymore. And we were just like not communicating well, and so got out of that. I think overall like it was a decent relationship, but we just could not see eye to eye on our emotional needs. And at the end of the day, like I couldn't keep giving and giving my time, and like I would spend so much time over there, and I just felt like I was just there to support him. This is not going anywhere. Got out of that, and now I just feel like I'm in this place where I really just need to focus on myself, which I'm excited because the moment I even broke up with him, I like found a new job that's like way more in line with like what I want to do. Like I'm gonna be teaching art class, like paint classes, which is like amazing. And then I have this new like possible fashion line thing that's gonna be on the horizon, so keep an eye out for that. Overall, I have been just feeling in general just really down and low, but I know that like this feeling is just gonna pass, and I think it's just overall a feeling of realizing that me coming to San Diego in general has just not been what I thought it would be. And I didn't know really what to expect. I just thought it was going to be, oh, I'm going to be living by the beach. It's going to be beautiful, because I'm not originally from the beach or like from Southern California in general. And so, yeah, it's just not what I thought it would be. It hasn't gone my way. If it went my way, I would be happy 24/7. I would be living the best life. And so if you're just like in the same boat, I just want to offer some encouragement that it's okay. That's just a part of life sometimes, and things are going to be hard. You're not alone in where you're at. Stick to what you love to do and get outside. Sometimes I just go on walks and cry, trying to not avoid my emotions, let myself feel. If I have a bad day, it's okay. Sometimes people think that like your 20s are your best years, but I've heard Mel Robbins say that sometimes like your 20s can be your hardest years, and just to be okay with that and allow like that to be your reality if that is, but also to know that it will pass. And I believe that because I have had really happy moments in my life, and I'm grateful to really like just remember what you're grateful for. And I am super grateful, and remember like the light that is in you, because we all have those dark moments, but I think on the other side of that there is so much light and love and beauty that is in you, and the strength that you really have, like remembering that, and that you are still existing through all of this hardship. Even just my past relationships, or like the past job that I had, it was hard, but I got out of it. And so I think that maybe just now I'm just like dealing with like, I'm trying to like analyze like why I did those things, but like looking at those deeper issues, like what even got me into those things in the first place. Not being afraid to go there, look at those things. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry, this is a very, very deep, very, very deep talk. A lot of times people will stay in things when they're like insecure, they like are doing it out of wanting to please people, or just like you're not willing to look at things. So I'm grateful that I didn't stay in something longer than necessary, so I can at least be thankful to myself for that. But now it's just like, okay, I can mourn a little bit, I can grieve, but what's next? I need to look towards the future, but also be present. And yeah, it's a lot, but don't worry, you're not alone, and you're gonna get through this. You're loved, and you matter, and you are valued. Life is good. It's gonna be full of ups and downs. Life might not get easier, to be honest, but I think it's just recognizing those small moments of like the beautiful things in life. I also think a huge lesson that I've learned is how to have better boundaries with like my time and my energy, and just like overall my self-worth, and also just believing that I'm capable, and believing what those next steps are for me, and remembering that I have that in me, and like just focusing on myself more. So I hope that for you too, if you're going through something similar, whether that's like a toxic relationship or just feeling very low and not knowing what's next for you. Also just taking time for yourself to process things. If you're a very emotional person like me, it's okay to take that time for yourself to process and figure out what's next, because there's no point in being stuck in something if you know you're not going to be fulfilled and happy. At least for me, like I definitely just want to be doing something in my life that like I really enjoy. I'm really just trying to look at the bright side of life now, and also realize that I have no control of how other people are. I only have control of me and my actions and my reactions. And I'm also just trying to take more accountability in my own life and realize, like, yes, I've made these choices in my life, but like I have to take ownership of that and realize, like, where do I want to go in my life? Also, like, realizing no one has it figured out yet, and it's okay that I've made those choices. Like, realizing, yes, I've made those choices. Maybe in the moment, that's the best choice that I felt like I could make for myself. And so giving myself grace has really, really helped me through this path, because loving yourself, even through that dark cloud that you may be going through right now, it's so hard to do, but giving yourself some grace, giving yourself some love helps tremendously. And just really looking at what you're grateful for, what you do have in your life, and that can just help you connect to like the present and that light that you really do have inside you. I'm so grateful for my little puppy that I got out of my last relationship. But like I said, sometimes life gets harder. Like, it's a lot to take care of a puppy by myself now, but like I'm also just like super grateful, and my life is just looking completely different. And honestly, like I'm still figuring out what's next for me, but I'm really just trying to align again with my goals. Helping others really brings me a lot more joy, and I think that's why I want to get back on YouTube again too, because I know I get so inspired watching other videos. It honestly brings me like a lot of hope and encouragement. So if I can just do that for someone else, I hope that this video has helped you in some way. That is really it for this video. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. But seriously, thanks guys for letting me be so vulnerable with you, and thanks for listening. Yeah, just all in all, when things don't go your way, I guess the motto is, when things don't go your way, just keep going, because things will work out, and they might not work out in the way that you expected, but it's going to be even better. And I fully believe that, because that's happened for me so much in my life before. I think when we just let go and let God, if you believe in a higher power, I personally do, and he's done so much for me throughout my life. And I think right now, I've just, honestly, for the past 3 years since I've moved here, I really haven't been in touch with God so much, and I think that could be a huge reason why my life has been like, what is going on? Like, so I think right now I'm like finally in a place to be more open to that and just like surrender more, because I have no other option. I feel like I'm at rock bottom. I know that was like a lot. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, Rocket says bye. Oh, he's all sleepy right now. Okay. I'm gonna say bye, Rocket. Bye, Rocket. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.